Well, I think I am live now. Um, so yeah, what I'm doing here. Hello to everybody. Maybe let me switch to the view where I'm. Yeah, I am now the main window. Hello. What I'm doing here is that actually I want to give um, you the experience of being in the studio with me. Like recording and music production was used to be taught in a way like there was a master and an apprentice, yeah, like you would intern at a studio and learn from an older guy or girl with more experience than you. You start by I don't know sweeping the floor or giving coffee. um, Now everybody just gets the software and it's cool and there are so many tutorials, but I see that the tutorials are like very specific as to how to do this, how to cue a kick drum, how to blam, how to mix vocals, and the list keeps on going on. Very rarely we get to see these things applied uh, from beginning to end in a song, if you know what I mean. So I did this already in Facebook, and now I'm doing it in YouTube, and I'm going to keep on doing it. So I'm starting with this song, and what I'll be doing is just doing it from scratch to end, mixing and mastering everything, and recording, editing, showing you my thought process, how how I think of things, why I do things, explaining concepts on the way, even some music theory and harmony if it comes to it. Just no cuts. I'm gonna be here doing the whole thing. You see it. It can be really boring. It can be I don't know, but that's how it used to be. Like that's how you used to learn how to record and produce music. It was like you sit right next to the guy or the girl, and see the whole session and be there, see the thought process, see the back and forth between the artist and the. Right now I'm gonna do this on my own. I'm gonna be recording some guitars, maybe some vocals. I'm not a singer. I am a lousy singer, but this song in particular I have in mind. I wanna try to do the vocals. It's going to be a challenge for me too. So, cool. Let's just see how I roll with that. And yeah, I wanna give you a quick. This I guess I have a lesson coming, a guitar lesson coming soon. But what I'll do is maybe this will be like an introductory thing. I want to show you the setup I'm using. Nothing out of this world. I have like here I am at my studio. That's my old computer. Now I'm using this laptop. I used to use that interface. I don't know if you can see it. It's an M Audio. Very old now. I switched to this more portable, more convenient Behringer. I'm using just this microphone. It's it's a condenser. Shure. This is usually used for overheads. It's an SM94. I'm just using it to capture the audio here to talk to you guys. Gonna be using my acoustic guitar for this song and maybe the electric later, but right now I'm going to record it. This is a Costa Rican guitar, Corrales, really cool guitar. I love it. Um, I'm going to be recording it directly to the interface. I like to use microphone, but since I'm on my own, I have a recording room in the back. I'm gonna show you. It's kind of messy now. Well, now it's always messy. I'm sorry if you don't hear me. It's always messy, but I could, just the thing of coming back and forth and all that, and my pickup in my acoustic guitar, I think that's the trick. So yeah, I wanted to show you that I'm nothing fancy here, just regular things. I'm using as a DAW digital audio workstation. I'm using Propellerheads Reason 10 version 10. I love it. I was a very heavy Pro Tools user. I've been using Pro Tools since I am I don't know 18 19 years old, and I'm 22 now. But recently I switched to Reason because I've also used Reason for a long time, and now it does the two things, and Pro Tools is more expensive, and if I had to choose one or the other, if I was going to be working more with customers and like in that daily flow, I would use probably Pro Tools, because it's like, I wouldn't say more stable necessarily, but more robust in how it handles archives, the audio. Like, it is very hard. That I gotta give to Pro Tools. It is very hard to lose a recording in Pro Tools. Like, there's so many. It's like it has auto backup options. Like the files will always be there, and you can get them back, and they have timestamps so that you can put them exactly at where they were. In the case you're recording and it crashes or reason, it's not like that. But that's why I'm telling you, for me, that I'm working more on like my own stuff and also working with people, but mainly now I'm on my stuff and other things. So it's okay. I just wanted to share you that why I'm using the equipment that I'm using. But you see, there's nothing fancy here. It's something that I think is accessible to everyone. So okay, I think I am talking too much now, and I'm going to be switching now to my scene where we can see more the software. Okay, I have only set up this track that is for my vocal, and I'm using a loop here. I usually record to a click, but sometimes it can be like, especially when I'm going to start, like I'm going to start from scratch. So the first thing I'm going to be recording is just like the main guitar, So, or the main, let's call it the main guitar. I don't want to get into that. Okay. So I have the loop so that it works as a click more than anything. Like, it has a little groove there, but I'm just going to use it so that I can, have a better sense of timing. I can totally play with a click, but I'm gonna be changing the chair because this one is not comfortable, the one I was using for recording guitars. This one is better. It has no, and when you are 22 like I am, you want to take care of your back and that type of thing. Let me see if I use this cable. So I've been toying around with a riff. Let me get the guitar track. So I'm just going to create a guitar track, guitar. And it is going to be in input 1 as it is. So there it is. It is being, let me just make sure the audio is coming through. Yeah, maybe do I need more gain? Oh, something's not right. Maybe I need to switch the cable side. Sorry for this noise. But you see, you're getting the whole thing, even how I am kind of clumsy with the cables. Okay. Okay. Is it? It is padded. Okay. Just warming up a bit before I record, what I'm going to record has nothing to do with what I'm playing, but you gotta stretch your fingers, make sure. And this has to do more with recording and being a guitar player than producing, but it's all part of the same. I had to turn this really loud so I could hear the guitar and make sure now I don't have to, and that was why you were getting a bit of feedback there, maybe. Okay, so the riff I'm gonna be playing, it's something I've been toying around for the past few days. Let me make sure you see me better here. Okay, that will probably do it. And let me say change to the I am the main character again. Sing. Is it? No. Let me see. Now it is. Okay. It's something like that. I'm gonna be tuning the guitar, of course. Very important and needed right now. Oh, it is getting to that point where I have to change the battery soon because okay, so what I'm going to be doing now, I have a riff, a main idea. I really don't know how the song goes from A to C. And for that, I like working like that. I like to, start putting it down and see where that takes me. That's when I work on my own. When I work with other people, of course, it's easier for me to guide them as to, or find out with them, work together to see where the song needs to go. But in this case, I'm just gonna, put it down as I go, come up with parts. Then I'm going to be able to move them, and cut them, whatever it needs to be done. I like to set up. Quality is very important, okay? For example, I know that I may get a better sound quality of the guitar if I go to the room and record it with my, nice Rode condenser microphone. However, it wouldn't give me the flexibility of being here and moving back and forth things and, being comfortable in this space. And when I say that, I mean quality is really important, but to get the creative uses flowing, and the magic comes first. I know that I get, like, I wouldn't do it with a crappy quality, like record from the phone. No, not something like that. But good quality, focus to help you get the creative thing going, okay? So now all I have is the loop. I have my track ready to record. I'm just gonna toy with this. No expectation, just see where the part takes me. Do parts or different parts of guitar, and yeah, I'm talking too much. Let's just do it. Is being recorded. I'm sorry. Now it's being recorded. Okay, again. gonna go ahead and cut it there. Some things are coming up. Like I undid it because I'm just getting warmed up. This is actually the first time I grabbed the guitar today, so don't expect much from me. No, but yeah, I like some. I'm gonna think about a little bit of it. I like this as the main riff. It sounds nice. Then I like that too. I like this part, but I did that chord like this. Oh, and I mean, could be interesting, but I think for the type of vocal I'm thinking that, you know, that leaving that, I think this is what, an 11th? No, the flat 6. Yeah, leaving that flat 6 there and actually this is an Aeolian mode, so it's like the tense mode of the Aeolian mode. Leaving it there without you know, resonating, it's nice. I like it. It's spicy, but for the song, I think it just, you know, using that flat 7 there will work better. So the other part, then I like going to this, which is like a modal interchange. I should get back to it, and then probably I have to figure out a smooth transition to come to I don't know if I like. That's what I wanted to figure out. Oh yeah, that's better. Let me see again. Maybe just first time again, and then the second time. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think it needs more parts. It can be, this can be a long song if I want to produce it that way. But I'm just gonna get the parts, you know, with some idea of the flow. Just, you know, nothing is written in stone so far. It's just going to be, you'll see, I will edit this back and forth just however I want. So, okay, let's see how it goes. I'm gonna get some click going on so that I don't lose the track of time. A little bit more of volume. Okay. Should I use that as a bass? Maybe, yes. I think I will. I just, in the end, I felt like, oh, it would be really cool to have this part where I play with this chord that is the well, this song is in G sharp minor, which is the sixth chord, the relative minor to B major. The song is actually in B major, which also is, G sharp minor or A flat minor. I'm not doing now the count on where the notes are, but that note minor, Aeolian. Okay, so I'm thinking that it would be cool to land in the E. So E, F sharp, then G sharp. Okay, no, E, F sharp, G sharp. Yeah, it's G sharp minor. Okay, it would be cool to land on to just let the end play with that Lydian sound. The song is kind of like, the feeling I get from it is like about, that feeling of it's not somebody that is far from you, it's that longing of wanting somebody, but she or he, in my case she, but he is not there yet for you, but you're like saying like, just come near. And this is the Lydian sound for me. It's like about ascension, like I feel. So this is kind of like the dream of having that person coming close to you. Like, that's where I want the song to feel. But I kind of missed a note here and there with that ending. So I'm just going to probably record like a couple of rounds of, and I'm going to make for that an alternative take here. I'm gonna put just the mouse, around here, so it's in the end, near the end where I did this. I'm just gonna record like a couple of rounds of the riff, the main riff, and then go to this and play a bit with the Lydian sound. See what comes out. Okay. A very cool tip I want to give you, important. Write music in your comfort zone. Like for me, I don't know if you can tell, or maybe it's not coming across. Maybe it's not coming across that way, but all this stuff that I'm playing, and believe me, I'm kind of cold right now. Like I haven't played enough today. But all this stuff I'm playing, it's really in my comfort zone. Like I'm not having to think about. You see, I can't even speak and play these scales. I'm not having to think about it, and I'm not saying this to say I'm so good, or no, I'm far from it. I need to improve and study more. But what I'm saying is that I see many people trying to bring like their best. Like the magic for them is that they could achieve a new technical level in the studio that they are not doing right now, right? I go to the studio to bring out the best of me. The best of you will come out where it is simple for you to play. If you like I'm not going to try to, well, I can play this, but I'm not going to try to learn like a new thing on the studio. That's where I'm coming, or play something that it's right there where I see all these metal bands that want to do like the fastest thing possible, and they cannot really play it, and they think that in the studio they will. Play and work on your comfort zone. Study and push that comfort zone wider every time. But that's studying and practicing. Nobody wants to hear you play or record your studying or you're pushing yourself. That's for you to do. You show what you already accomplish, and when you want to bring beauty in something, like you don't want to see a ballet dancer becoming all red with the moves and puking, you know, on stage. You want to see it come out gracefully. Okay, just a quick, you know, side note tip there. Okay, so I'm going to do what I said. 2, 3, 4, E. All the talk of me being like in the comfort zone, nah, right? Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I'm not gonna take so long. I'm just gonna, you know, do like that modulation and then go to the E. It's not there yet. I see that simple is better for this. So I'm not going to play so much moving around. I need to tune again, I think. So yeah, definitely I needed to tune. Okay, let's do it again. It would be good if I start with a good note, right? I like that better. And I can play on top with other guitars, and do, but have that as a, like a theme there. Shit, now I'm sorry, but now I want to use that as the intro of the song too. Right? I gotta record that. Okay, let's just do it here so that I know it's an idea for the intro. I gotta start with the right note. Okay, let's do another version of the intro. You see, things. I don't know. There's a thing for me in doing this, Michael, that things just reveal themselves as they want to be. You know, for me, sometimes music or songs are something that is out there. It's actually not yours. It's something that you are discovering and that you're just bringing here, but it is already out there. So if you connect to that or to that feeling or philosophy, you might find yourself finding these things. I'm just gonna do another take of the intro and leave it like that for this session. Maybe I'll connect to today some more or tomorrow. I'll keep on doing this so that this whole song is produced online. Tomorrow or the next time, sorry, I'm surely going to be editing this. I'm making it come together as a, as a solid structure, or not so solid, as a jelly structure, just a structure for the piece to come together for the song. Okay, so now let's just do this intro again. Okay, I think that one was it. I had a little doubt in the beginning. I'm just, if you see, I'm recording this song, streaming 01. It will have a name. The lyrics are in Spanish. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of effort now doing this in English. A couple of things I forgot to tell you because it's important. I know the sound that is being recorded. Usually, you gotta check the sound. I know my pickup. I know my interface. I know where to set it. This pickup is actually very cheap, but it sounds good. I don't know. I got a sweet deal. I'm gonna show you. Oh, I left the tuner on. That's so good. But this pickup sounds good when I set the bass all the way, just like meets almost at minus 12 dBs, just a little bit. Treble, you see, was so tiny how big it was, and the presence all the way back to minus 12 dBs. So you see, it's kind of, and I don't know, you probably were hearing it, listening to it in the streaming. I'm sure it wasn't sounding that bad, right? And Yeah. Of course, I have to do EQing and post processing to it. Sure, I won't deny that. I wish I didn't have to, but let's take a listen to it. Uh, it's kind of a little midish, like nasal, but that I can clean with EQ. It will work. Okay, so that would be it for today. For this moment at least. Let's keep at it. I'm sure nobody has seen this yet, but some people will. I just want to give that experience, of being with me in the studio. I know it can be boring, it takes a lot of time, but maybe somebody can learn